cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast, and for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay, fellas, today's topic is I'm Not Your Superwoman. I know y'all all familiar with that old school Karen White song. Oh, yeah. Well, I actually was listening to the radio and I heard it, and I know how back in the day when that song used to come on, how women really would sing that song.
Oh, they got a big reaction.
Yeah. And so I really was paying attention to the words because back then, I mean, and even today, the song really doesn't mean nothing to me. I can't feel that because I'm not a woman, you know. And so, but I listened to the words, man, and it prompted me like, you know what? I want to do today's show based upon that song. And also, it's like it's almost like women. You know, people tend to think that women have it more tougher than men. Right. You know, and a woman could make an argument that a woman's life is way more tougher than a man. Well, on the flip side, a man can make that argument that their life is way more tougher than women. So with that being said, man, let me read to you guys. I'm going to read the first verse, the hook.
That was like an anthem, wasn't it?
Almost. And the second verse. So it says, early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy. Your toast done lightly. All that's missing is your morning kiss you used to greet me. Now you say the juice is sour, it used to be so sweet. And I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting so deep. I got my pride. I will not cry, but it's making me weak. Then it goes into the hook. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only human. This girl needs more than occasional hugs as a token of love from you to me, ooh baby. Now, the second verse. I fought my way through the rush hour trying to make it home just for you. I want to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. But when you get there, you just tell me you're not hungry at all. You say you rather read the paper and you don't want to talk. You like to think that I'm just crazy when I say that you've changed. I'm convinced I know the problem. You don't love me the same. You're just going through the motions and you're not being fair. I got my pride. I will not cry. Still, I can't help but care. Now, I'm going to tell you what that sounds like to me, fellas. That sounds like a woman who is actually complaining and actually being a little selfish. I'm going to tell you why. Did you once think that, hey, I had a hard day at work and I'm really not hungry? I grabbed me a bite because I worked some late hours. And so I just want to detox and read the paper, babe. I just need some time to detox. But some kind of way she figured out to say that okay, you know the problem. She's convinced you know the problem, that he don't love her the same.
I'm not gonna say selfish, Freddie G.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say she's feeling unappreciated for the things that she's doing, thinking that those are the things that he's wanting from her. But like you said, I do agree. You know, she's not recognizing the fact that, hey, I just want to be left alone right now. Let me get my enjoy this me time. Not just because he didn't eat that meal right away doesn't mean that he's not gonna go back and eat it after he finished reading that paper, whatever it is we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as I'm not gonna totally say selfish. She's just again thinking that she's not being appreciated for the things that well. It could be selfish / feeling unappreciated for not.
Yeah, but she equated that to her not being loved.
Yeah, I just we know women are emotional, so I think it's just being intensified unnecessarily. You know, we just want to be left alone. Goddamn, I still love you, Annie Mae. You know.
Now I'll say this, depending on the stuff that she's saying. Now, I think it matters how long has this been going on.
That does
exactly, because you forgot the first verse. You forgot the first verse about the orange juice. So that's right. Keep going. How
Remember,
long
she started with
has
the
this
orange
been
juice.
going on would be the question.
Yeah, that does factor in.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let me speak on that orange juice part, right? So she said, "Now you say the juice is sour. It used to be sweet.
So sweet.
It used to be so sweet." Now here's her response though. And I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. Right. So now I'm gonna tell you what that. Why can't the juice actually be sour? It could be like, well, damn, baby, this is just the same brand of the juice. And now you subliminally think I'm sending a subliminal message. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
They're emotional, so they get that's unnecessary. It's intensified unnecessarily. Like you just said, why can't it be sour?
Yeah. So what you say?
Yeah. So let me speak on that. So that's right. If you notice the verse, she said, "I can't help to wonder." She didn't speak on it. If you're talking about me. But then about the orange juice. But then when you skip over to the next verse, okay, this is another incident. Now I done ran home, came home, tried to cook dinner for you, try to make you happy. You get there and say, I don't even want this. Like you probably didn't say it like that.
I don't want it right now.
I don't want it. You get what I'm saying? But in her mind, it's two things that can come into play. It could be a woman that's just overthinking.
That's all it is.
Just overthinking shit.
That's all it is.
Or it could be a man that's really just don't want to be with her no more, and he's somewhere else.
It could be that
so
too.
It could go either way. But on this one, I think it's a woman
based upon this song, it seems as if she's looking at it from a pessimistic point of view, saying that he's just going through the motions of the relationship, and he's not being fair. But so it's kind of like, why can't the juice be sour? And why do you think I'm sending you a subliminal message like I don't want to be with you or whatever? Why can't I not be hungry? I'm just not hungry. Why can't I not babe, I don't feel like really talking today. Why it can't be that? Why are you looking at it from a pessimistic point of view, thinking that this has something to do with the relationship and I don't want to be a part of this relationship no more?
If you listen to the song and you dissect it, I look at it like it's a relationship going through changes. Because if you think about it, no cheating was mentioned, no staying out late in the song was mentioned. You coming back and giving me excuses and lying. None of that was mentioned. To me, it seemed like they're just probably going through some changes, some emotional changes right now.
Or she just got low self-esteem.
Yeah, low self-esteem, a woman overthinking, or they just going through some changes. That's it.
So question, fellas. So when this song was out, because just from us talking about the meaning of the song or how we interpreted certain verses, back in the day when the song was out and it would come on, you know how females are when it's an anthem, and they take it personal. And if they just happen to be with their fella, they looking And it's as if they're singing, trying to send a message to the fella saying, like, we know what the fuck you doing type of shit. Damn, I
Yeah. It's like her way of being able to talk shit to you to send you the message through the song.
Yeah. Basically, so it's the song can be taken a variety of ways.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's very broad on how one interprets it, but because it doesn't mention anything about cheating.
Now
she did a lot of ad libbing toward the end of the song. And
that's
so
pushing buttons right there.
Yeah. So one of the things she said, "Ooh, baby, look into the corners of your mind. I'll always be there for you through good and bad times. But I can't be that superwoman that you want me to be. I'll give my everlasting love if you'll return love to me. Ooh, baby, I'm not your superwoman." Now, here's the deal with that. She's saying that she can't be that superwoman that he wants her to be. I don't think she ever mentioned in the song where he wanted her to do anything.
That was gonna be my next point, because he may not have wanted all of. He may have appreciated the stuff that she mentioned, but maybe I don't want you to rush home from work to try to cook nothing. That's why I'm kicked up, but my shoes is kicked up, my feet kicked up right now, because I don't want you to come home and cook nothing. We might order out or something, you know.
Well, she got home before him.
Okay, she was there and she cooked.
Yeah, she rushed home to get there, but when he got home, he just said he wasn't hungry.
Maybe she rushed home, thought he was cheating, and when she realized he wasn't there, she just went ahead and cooked and just used that as an excuse.
Well, what time was it though?
Yeah, he could have just got off work. He was like, he got off work though, right? He just got off work, came home, and he went home.
That's that insecurity.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So based upon that song, I will say, that it appears that it's pretty difficult to be a woman. And that we may send messages to women that we don't know we're sending.
That's very valid.
That's just valid, yeah.
Possibly, but I think for the most part, it's just them over.
Yeah, because I could be sitting
overdoing.
You ever been just sitting on the couch? You ain't thinking about nothing. Nothing's on your mind.
Yeah.
And she hit you with that. What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with me. And now an argument ensues off of literally I wasn't doing anything. I'm in trouble now. What happened here? I was just sitting here minding my business.
Man,
it sounded like she tried to make a good home. It does, she's trying to make a good home. And K Money, you may be on to someone. You said she may be feeling a little unappreciated.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she's trying to make a good home or whatever. But at the end of the day, her life may be a little tough being in a relationship with this dude. But do she really consider how tough his role is as well?
Can I say this? Could it be possible she's doing too much? And what I mean by that, a long while back, I was dating a girl, and a woman. I gotta call this a girl. She's a woman because I felt she was doing too much. She cooked. That's cool. I ain't tripping. Clean. But running my bath water every night, drawing my bath every night, I thought that was a little excessive.
Well,
that's excessive to me. Every night.
You took a bath every night?
Every night.
Not a shower?
Because she ran it. I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Nah, I'm a shower type of guy.
I am too, but I didn't want to start an argument.
But
yeah, she would. Yeah,
she would.
She washed my back, and this is like every day.
Jump in the shower.
I thought that was too much. I ended up having a talk with her and say, "Look, I like shower."
When it came to washing your crack, who did that? She did that. You let her run her hand up in there and do that? Well, you let her lather up that soap.
What
and you let her,
the fuck?
Did you let her do that? You said she washed her back. She doing that. Did she lather up the soap? And did she run her hand? And speak to that comedian 96.
Security.
Honest question.
Man, I can't believe how we end up here again.
You said she washed your back.
My back, not my crack.
Okay, so that's what I meant. That's a valid question. If she gonna be, so she half bathed you. You didn't take a full bath.
I can't even answer that one. Can't even. Because if I say I wash my own crack, then what you gonna say? Did you bend over? I know it was. I can't. Yeah, I took a half bath. I was stinking. I'd rather be stinking than wash my crack. Because if I wash my crack on this show,
oh, okay. And no, all bull crap aside, man. So, fellas, let me go around the table, man. Let me ask you guys, who has it harder in a relationship? K Money, a man or a woman?
This is a relationship with no kids.
With or without, just do it both. Without kids, and then tell me with kids.
I think without kids, it's equal. It should be equal. With kids,
in regards to
who has it harder? I feel like it's a
harder?
balance. It should be balanced. I don't think men have it any harder than females, and vice versa. I don't think females have it any harder than men. If it's no kids involved, with kids, I'm gonna give the edge to the females, just because of the nurturing that mothers do. You know, men, we're not nurturers. We're more or less providers. So that's what we're doing when kids come into play, in my opinion.
Okay. Slash, who has it harder, male or females in a relationship?
I'm going to say males, of course, because you're dealing with emotional issues from a woman you quite don't understand. You may never get it. So the best thing that you could do at that point, if you're seriously involved with this person, is kind of just, take a L on it and let it go.
Let me say this here, Slash, in regards to what you're saying that we're dealing with emotional, I don't know if you said creatures, but that's what I always
well basically
I always say that, but I'm just saying, true enough, we are dealing with emotional creatures, but then they're going to say that they're dealing with insensitive, us thinking that we're insensitive
creatures.
Yeah, insensitive creatures.
Right.
So, so they don't know us just like we don't know them.
Right.
So
True.
again, I'm going to say it should be equal.
Yeah.
So you say they're dealing with insensitive creatures. See, now I kind of disagree with that, because I think that males are more sensitive than females would actually believe, because we're sensitive to their emotions. So that's why we kind of jump through mental hoops from time to time, because we're sensitive to their emotions.
I totally agree that we are more sensitive than what we're given credit for, but it's not shown a lot of the times.
Yeah.
So, but I do agree with that comment.
Okay.
Yeah, so K Money, he went kids, no kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go the sole provider, not sole provider, but the
Breadwinner?
the breadwinner.
Okay.
So if it's a woman, she's making 85,000, and she got a boyfriend, probably work at Target, and he's like a assistant manager making 35,000.
Okay.
And she's most breadwinner with kids.
Okay.
Then I think it would be on the woman. It would be more harder for the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Flip flop it and put it on the money into the man. You flip flop that same scenario. The man ain't making 85, the woman making 35 with kids. Then yes, naturally it's gonna be the man, because now he's the provider. Now he has to provide because she's not really making that much. Plus it's 3 kids. Because even them comes together, 2 adults, 3 kids, that's still not enough. But he still got to go out and get some more.
Okay, so I can see how you put finances in the equation. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say there's a money tree in the backyard.
Yeah.
Just constantly grows money. You're
Okay.
never without money.
Okay.
And both of y'all can go and get this money from the tree anytime your lady and you can get this money from the tree anytime you get ready.
Right.
Now, money is out the equation
Okay.
and neither one of y'all work.
Right.
Y'all got the money tree. Money is out the equation. Who has it tougher, male or female?
Now it's bad because now, you know how we always think money is never. I mean, most women are not just satisfied. So they got the money. That's out the way. Now, I hate to say it, most women on the penis. If his penis is okay and she wants something better, I'm pretty sure she I got money, I'm good. I got a money tree in the backyard.
So keep in mind, I'm saying, who has it
It's
harder?
That's what I'm saying.
So you're saying that it's frustrating and hard for her if his penis ain't good.
Yes, it'll be harder for her because now she got to decide: do I want to keep this dude with me, or since I got a bunch of money and money tree in the backyard, do I want to get a bigger penis?
So
it'll be harder for her.
So it wouldn't be hard.
I'm sorry, with no kids.
No, okay, help me to understand how the penis plays a part in the role of who has it harder.
Okay, listen. A woman with no kids with a money tree in the backyard. A woman with no kids.
Okay,
That's
kids.
when it gets harder. A woman with kids, think about it. A woman with kids, if she's already attached to that man and her kids know that man, more than likely she's not going to leave him.
Help! I'm on the short yellow bus right now.
Very short.
So help me to understand. Help me to understand what's hard about a woman who has a guy that is not satisfying her sexually, but she can go out and get penis anytime she gets ready. What's hard for her in that aspect?
I didn't say it was. I said it was hard for her to keep the guy that she's with. That's what I should have said. The guy that she's with.
No. So in the relationship,
Right.
in the relationship, when I ask who has the harder role, is it the male or the female? And money is not a factor because you got a money tree in the backyard. Who has the harder role? You're saying that the female has the harder role because
Of her options.
I'm still. Am I on one? Am I
I'm
the
on the
only
short.
one on this short yellow
I
bus?
think I'm on the short yellow bus
Well,
now. Because
I
now
think-
that I'm listening to your question, I'm like, wait a minute. I need to
We
back-
just try to figure out how the penis came
I'm
into
backtracking. Look, you see, I'm backtracking real quick right now, right? Because I had to think about his question after he repeated it.
It sounds like
I've been drinking
a
Hennessy.
small penis fear in there somewhere.
No, I'm saying that a woman, if she got money already.
What did it sound
No,
like?
if a woman has money already, listen, if she got money already, she ain't finna date a dude that ain't satisfying her sexually, right? So, what? Same thing with a man. We ain't finna date nobody that's. If you got a money tree,
We're
going.
speaking of the role
Listen
in
to
the
the
relationship.
And that's exactly what I said. At the beginning, I said I had to listen to the question again. Now I feel bad.
What you always say, Freddie G, he listened to
I
what?
wasn't listening. This time, look, this time I wasn't listening. I wasn't.
He listened to speak. He don't listen to learn.
No, I was listening. I wasn't listening, period, at all. I wasn't even listening to speak. I just rebutted, and I should have just shut up, but I was in too deep. That's what happened here, listeners. I got in too deep, and I was trying to backtrack, and it was too late.
You had penis on your mind. He somehow he came out of that.
I knew they give me every time with that bullshit.
Now the question is like,
I don't want to know the question.
no, because K Money said penis was on your mind, and it just happened to come after we mentioned booty and wiping up your butt,
Crack.
your butt crack.
Wow. Sometimes you got to put two and two together.
Damn.
Well, you still can dig up your booty.
You got to put two and two together.
Well, man, I actually think that, man, I think that the male has a tougher role, and let me tell you why. So, I don't think very many women can accept the leader of their household, if he's a man, if you're, let me rephrase that. I don't think very many women can accept this statement. No matter what the conversation is, if it's an argument or if it's just, okay. And that's final. And then the conversation's over. I don't think that any woman can accept, and that's final. She's gonna have something to say. Yeah. It's not gonna be final.
No,
all the time.
It's not gonna be final.
You gonna
right?
get a whatever.
So not so much as talking noise or just being a dominating or whatever the case may be. He's not gonna be allowed to make the final decision on everything without her wanting to put whatever she's gonna say on it. I don't want to say 2 cents, but she's gonna wanna, and she's not gonna let him be the person that he needs to be, the leader that he needs to be. Right. That right there is hard for a man.
Yeah.
Not to mention dealing with the female's emotion. Where K Money mentioned that they thinking us being a little insensitive. Right. I slightly disagree with him. I understood where he was coming from, but I slightly disagree with him because I think we're actually sensitive to their emotions. Right. In regards to the breadwinner, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to say that. I'm talking about just the average family. The average family, 2 incomes, man. So you can't say, well, he's the sole breadwinner or she's the sole breadwinner. Now y'all putting y'all bread together.
Exactly.
You know, so, but I think that it's tough when a man, where a man gets his role gets a little bit tougher, is him being the protector.
Right.
He has to protect the family
as well,
and the woman don't have to protect the family like that. That's the male's job, and I don't want to sound like a male chauvinist, but a man is a protector.
Yeah, that's his role.
So that could be a little tough. Now, if you are, when it comes to parenting and there's children involved, I think that depending on the day, each parent can have the tougher role.
Yeah.
Because mother has the mom has the nurturing role, then the father has the rearing role. Right. Where, okay, sometimes he may have to be the one to break the bad news and to be the disciplinarian and to be all this, and that can be tough on the father to do that with their child. When mom don't really, once father do what he does, mom gets to nurture and pat him and, well, you know, dad had to do what he had to do, but, you know, and so that can play a part.
I'm not saying I disagree with the example you gave earlier. I think before you mentioned parenting, you was mentioning how the male's role is more or less the protector, and I think in today's the dynamic of the world we live in now, I mean that you have females that are certified and trained to do a lot that they weren't able to do 50 years ago. So, you know, I mean, I think that's a little old school to say that we're just a protector when I feel a female can be just as much of a protector as the male.
I can respect that, but so let me touch on that just a little bit deeper. So I'm assuming you're saying they're trained with weapons to protect,
and with their hands.
Okay, so you and your lady, you're out. You got 2 guys come up and starting whatever they're starting. My gut tells me you'll tell your lady, get behind me. Even though she's trained, my gut tells me your male instinct, get behind me. Your lady might can whoop you, but you step up.
Right, first.
Because so that's how we're wired.
Right.
That's how we're wired. So, but that's pressure on us. You might have a woman that's trained and can handle her own.
Right.
But you know what comes with women? Mouth. So if there's a dude out there talking and she running her mouth and arguing with him, now that's causing some stuff. Now it's putting you in some stuff. Damn, now she's running her mouth. I got to step up.
Now you got to fight.
I really don't want to fight this 6'19", 12, tall,
Yeah.
300-pound motherfucker.
Country feel.
Yeah. And so her mouth is putting her
Extra unnecessary.
but the mouth, she can bag it up now.
Yeah.
She got weapons, but you still don't want your male ego is like, man, I gotta step up for my woman. I gotta be there. I gotta step up for my woman.
Yeah.
So, man, with that being said, man, this was a pretty good show, man, and shout out to Karen White, man. That was a pretty good song, and I'll be honest to say that it was a popular song, and I can hear that song in my head, and I actually knew the words to it. Go on, get off, Comedian 96.
I can't say nothing. I was a virgin when that song came out, so I can't say nothing.
Peace. This includes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.